Hi Aries, and welcome to your Tarotvideoscope for May 2017 by Ama. Thank you for being here. This reading is a general prediction. Please make sure that you listen for your sun sign, for your rising sign, and also for your moon sign, because some months your rising sign could make better sense to you, or maybe your moon sign could make better sense to you. So this reading today is for Aries sun, Aries rising, and Aries moon. For those of you who are interested to hear more, click in the link down here below. That is going to take you to the Vimeo videos. In the Vimeo videos, I'm going to open more cards, I'm going to clear your energy, and I'm going to give you more Akashic messages for this month of May 2017. If you'd like to contact me to have a private reading with me, my website is amalightworker.com. You may also contact me through my email, amalightworker@gmail.com. Thank you again so much, and a quick reminder, on May 1st, it's a Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or 7 o'clock, I think it's Central Time if I'm not mistaken, but it is 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am doing again the show with Joanna the Medium in her show. So Joanna the Medium and me are going to get together again on May 1st at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for a 2-hour special. We're going to open the lines for callers or for people who want to chat and send in a question. I'm going to put the information for that again in the links down here below. So thank you so much again about your comments and the compliments that I got through your private emails about the show. So I am back in the show by popular demand. Now, let's focus on this reading today. What I keep getting for you generally, I keep getting karma is taking a turn for the better. Something that you either did in your past or something that you did in a past lifetime now is coming back to reward you. So for some of you, something could happen all of a sudden. No matter how you see and you perceive the situation, you may perceive this to be a bad thing. You may perceive this to be a good thing. You may not know what to make of this. Again, karma is going to intervene by bringing you sudden changes, and it's meant to reward you. So that was the general feeling. Allow me now to focus on the cards one by one. I am doing a 5-card tarot spread called The Key of Life. And I'm using 2 different decks. The first card that wanted to show up is the 9 of Cups. It falls in the position of what happened in the past that may still influence you in your present current situation, or it could still influence your future. The meaning of the 9 of Cups, to me, it means feeling happy as a child. It also is a card that represents both sides of generosity. Giving freely to others, but also receiving freely by others. It also denotes hospitality. To me personally, this card also, it means relaxing, pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, your emotions, your body, things that give you pleasure, and it simply means enjoy the moment. Now allow me to focus so I can hear psychically my guides as to why this card showed up. What does it mean for you? For some of you, I feel that the beginning of the month is going to be a bit of a slow start for you. Because for some of you, it is meant that toward the end of May, certain things will start to proceed, progress, or speed up in you're going to gain some forward momentum. For some of you, I feel that this month you may be feeling more spontaneous than usual. doing things that maybe normally you would not do. I keep getting that for some of you, you will focus more either into your own spiritual development, attending courses, meditation, spiritual practices, religious practices. Maybe you're going to focus more deeper into your own self and into your own life purpose, your own life quest. What is it that you wish to happen next for you in your life? You are going to start to see everything from a much more positive perspective, and no matter how hard your life could be in this very moment, I feel that you are going to decide that you need to stop worrying, you need to let go, and you just need to focus on living your life one day at the time and making the best of it, making the most of it. For some of you, I keep getting that you may be getting either an offer, a discount, or a gift to either pamper yourself, like getting your nails done, getting a massage. So doing something that normally you would not do. For some of you, I feel that if there was anything in regards to your own health that maybe puzzled you, or maybe some more information that you need to have, that you need to incorporate in your life so you can make your healthy routine better, that information will be provided for you. You may not even be looking for this kind of information, but I keep hearing that if it's not health, it's your work or anything else, or your finances, whatever you need to know, whatever this is, the pieces of the puzzle will come together for you. You will gain a better and deeper understanding of everything. So all of this information will come together for you like the pieces of a puzzle. Again, remember, this information is not meant to make any sense to me, but it's going to make sense to each one of you in a very unique way. So I feel like some of you will be able to relax more or enjoy your life more, and for some of you, you could be celebrating an important moment of your life, some sort of a big success, some opportunities coming together, and now you could be celebrating that moment. Another card, and before I even go to the next card, I keep hearing that many of you need again to reconnect with your most inner desires, with your inner child. The meaning of the card is being happy as a child. For some of you, this could be focusing a little more this month when it comes to your emotions, what your heart desires. So you could be taking care of your heart in an emotional level, your emotions, or for others, taking care of your heart at a physical level, maybe changing your diet, maybe changing your physical activity, anything that is oriented towards strengthening, I don't know, your heart. Maybe you do more cardio if you are someone who works out. Maybe you get Reiki just to open up your heart chakra, because I feel that for many of you, you're going to feel like you're getting closer and closer to you fulfilling what you were meant to achieve as a human being. Every one of us is meant to have a life to achieve something, okay? Your destiny, your role in this lifetime, you know, in relation to the universe. And I feel that for some of you, this month, this will be made clear to you what you personally are meant to achieve in this world, in this lifetime, in the universe. You could also be involved into any activities that involve helping others, or taking a more serious role or an interest into any humanitarian activities. The next card that shows up for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Another good card. So you have two nines. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, to me, it means your luck, your luck, your money, and your prosperity is changing for the better. To me, it means that little by little you are creating your own little paradise. You are not rich, you don't have this lavish lifestyle, but you are pretty content with your material possessions, with your success, with anything that you have. Sometimes it means indulging a little bit and maybe spending money into little things that when you indulge yourself, enjoying these earthly pleasures. And sometimes to me it also means a new car, a new home, a new office. It means rewards coming to you through being recognized for the work that you do. So something is coming to fruition. You may receive some sort of a recognition for the work that you have been doing. For some of you, I also keep getting this card represents some sort of a job contract or a job situation or a project coming to an end. For some of you, you could be receiving some sort of a good news for maybe a new position that opens up or a new job. Some of you could be in the process of changing jobs. For other areas, I feel that something positive, you are going to experience some positive changes in the workplace. You could be done with that project. You could be, I don't know, maybe somebody else moves in or out of the workplace, thus giving you a better chance or a better opportunity. You're going to notice some change. Maybe your co-workers, something among them changes. Maybe there's new faces around you, somebody leaves, somebody comes in the workplace, maybe the furniture changes around, but generally you are going to feel more inspired and more positive in your work place. For some of you, I feel that something that you did in the past, now you are starting to see the first results. Not only being happy about it and being proud for your work, but also something in the monetary value is manifesting about it. Maybe you were meant to receive maybe a raise, and now this is the raise, now it's starting to kick in. Maybe you got approved last month, but it wouldn't kick in until May or a little bit later. For some of you, I keep getting that kind of situation, and that's how money manifests for you. For some of you, I feel that this month you are going to be in a lot of situations where you are going to meet new people. You may be in social situations when you are going to meet new people. You could be in work-related situations that are asking of you to interact or get to meet new people. And I keep hearing that it is through the connections. It doesn't matter what kind of connection, in what situations, it is through connections that you are going to make in this month of May that your future will open up. So nourish your connections, make new connections, expand, I don't know, maybe people with whom you connect even in social media, people with whom you connect in real time, in real life, face to face. Because by you expanding your social circle, something good is meant to happen for you. You are going to attract something that will be very important for the rest of your life. This is what I keep getting for some of you. I also keep hearing negotiations in order. So for some of you, you could be in the process of negotiating something, a contract, maybe negotiations for you to maybe purchase a new home, a new car. Maybe you could be making plans or negotiations around a retirement situation or anything in relation to a retirement, because this card also represents receiving the proverbial gold watch when you retire from a job. Some of you are expecting a news. So I don't know whether this news or this information is negative or is positive, but I feel like some of you are waiting for some sort of a news or information. So this is what I keep getting through this card. And it's funny because the next card that showed up, it falls in the position of the future. I'm using a card from a different deck, from the Egyptian Tarot deck, and you have the Two of Diamonds. And the meaning of the card is a roll of papyrus, messages. The meaning of the card is positive news and information. It also means that you could be meeting people that you know, or even people that you don't know. And it means that such contacts that you have with people that you already know, or with people that you will get to know, are going to be good and very important for your future development if you communicate clearly and if you communicate sincerely. If anything that you are doing in May has ulterior motives, this may not necessarily reward you. This is about you communicating without ulterior motives, getting involved in something or with someone without ulterior motives or without expectations. Either do something because you enjoy doing that without expecting like what your gain is going to be because of this, or joining forces with other people for the common good. Okay, so for you to see everything from a larger and a broader perspective. And then everything else will fall into place. If anything needs to be clarified, anything that you weren't aware of it, again, you're going to receive this information. For some of you, you could be receiving information through a doctor or through someone in the healthcare profession. For other ones, you could be receiving some very important spiritual message. It could come to you in your dreams, prophetic dreams. It could come to you through a group of people who maybe are spiritual and they have a deeper knowledge over spirituality, over your soul, over destiny, in a way that you didn't know it could be possible before. And maybe that's how you get this spiritual message. For some of you, I keep getting teaching, learning, studying something new. For some of you, this could be learning, studying something new in terms of your spiritual development and maturity. For other ones, this could be learning more in depth the ins and out of a profession that you have, developing further a skill that you have. You could be dealing with something new in the place of work, or maybe even new technology, or dealing with the technological aspect of something. For some of you, this could be that new contract. If you are purchasing a car or a home, this could be you negotiating and finally signing these contracts, or gathering the information and the contracts, the paperwork, the documentation that you need in order for you to sign something in relation to a home, to a car, or even to a new job. Now, this card also comes with an advice, and the advice is, if you wish, just like a child would, that whatever news or information you are expecting to arrive to be good news, just like a child would, this is not good. You need to be open to whatever information or whatever news comes your way. You have to understand, wait for that with joy. Not to focus whether it's going to be positive or negative news, because the advice is that the universe will send you this news or this advice, and in every news there is something positive. Not everything may be positive, but in every news or in every information there is something positive. So not to be frightened or fear of this news, this information. For some of you, you may have certain fears or reservations about making an important choice, making an important decision. It could be also in relation to a love relationship for some of you, or to a marriage, or to a divorce. That could be the situation for some of you. So maybe you don't have to wait for a news or information or a decision. Maybe you are the one who needs to make that choice, that decision. The next card that you have, and I don't know why I keep getting some of you will be granted a visa. I just heard that last moment. You will be granted some sort of document or a visa or an opportunity or a chance that would allow you to travel. Okay, so for some of you, this is in relation to some traveling arrangements or in relation to some sort of a immigration or government related issue that allows you to do more or to move forward or to travel. The next card that you have falls in the position of advice is the Empress. Now, how great is that for you, Aries? So I am not saying that anything, you are not going to have any difficulties. You are going to have difficulties, and especially at the mental and emotional level. But it feels like the universe will close a door and open another one for you. Many doors will be opening up for you in May. So the Empress to me, it means one of your female spirit guides that you may have or may have not known them in this lifetime. You were together in a past lifetime. She is one of your ancestors and is now serving as one of your spirit guides. And it is through this female spirit guide that you could be getting some guidance, or maybe she's trying to help you. You're going to feel her presence in some way. So this could be a mother-like figure, an aunt, a grandmother, a great-great-aunt, a great-great-grandmother that is kind of influencing in a positive way whatever is happening with you in May. And she has a message for you. Whoever the Empress represents in your life, they are telling me to tell you for a sure thing that this time around the Empress represents someone who is no longer with us. And the message is that you need to do what is best for you, not to have any regrets over the past, to be more open to new people they are trying to send your way, to connect or to be more spiritual, whatever spiritual means to you, even if it is something that is not the mainstream philosophy, the mainstream religion, the mainstream church. They're saying that you need to do you. You need to pursue whatever you think that is right for you. And I also keep getting that for some of you the message is your sense of family will be expanding. For some of you, she's saying recently, either you got pregnant or you had a child or you are in the process of, and that's how family expands. For other ones, she keeps saying that you're going to reconnect with family again, whatever this means for you. Maybe you haven't seen some family members in a long time and you're going to reconnect. And I also keep getting that very soon you will feel part of a larger family. You're going to run into people, be part of groups, organization, people, in other words, that are going to make you feel like part of a family. All of you are going to share common goals, common interests, and a very unique perspective on the universe, on spirituality, on divinity. So there's going to be, if you feel that there is something different about you, or if you have that something special, I feel that you're going to connect with other people who they have that same something special that you have. So if you are into music, you connect with other people who are into that kind of music. If you are spiritual, you are going to connect with other people who believe in the same form of spirituality as you are. If you have certain political ideas, you're going to connect with other people who have the same political ideas. So she's trying to bring you together with your soul group. But this card to me also represents abundance, material abundance, emotional abundance, your inner emotions. To me, it also represents long or short distance travel. And for some of you, I keep getting that you may be focusing a lot into maybe taking care of your children or matters involving children. For some of you, this seems to be important because they are bringing this up. For some of you, you could also be remembering your childhood memories or achieving something that as a child you wished for it to happen. For some of you, I feel like you could be generating and creating new ideas. But I also keep hearing, besides, what I already heard, the birth of a child, I also keep getting for you the birth of an idea, the birth of a project. And for some of you, you could be on the verge of maybe creating your own business, being self-employed, or if you already are self-employed, something wonderful, something here is coming to fruition. For some of you, the way how you express yourself and how you communicate with others is going to change. You may be changing the way you express yourself. You could learn a foreign language. You could be using, other forms of technology to communicate with others. But something about how you communicate will be changing. The next card that you have, or maybe, I don't know, I think it's Mother's Day in May. I'm from Europe, so in Europe Mother's Day is in March. In America, I think it's in May, I'm not sure. Maybe that's why she showed up, maybe because of Mother's Day. The next card that you have falls in the position of the outcome, how to keep and maintain balance. And you have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands to me, it means you are not sure about the outcome, but you are taking a chance. You are fighting one by one negative people, negative relationships, negative forces, negative situations. But this also means that you must be aware of the challenges along the way. But you also must be aware of people who are trying to take something away from you. And the advice coming with this card through my guides, I keep getting that one by one you are going to let go of things of the past. You could be letting go of your old place of employment. You could be letting go of a relationship. You could be letting go of old ideas that have been embellished in your mind, from your childhood, from your culture, from the place where you lived. Because I keep hearing that whatever is not working for you anymore, now that will be made clear to you. You will see and understand what is not working for you anymore. Any of your old ideas, maybe relationships, maybe a situation. And you are entering a phase of your life when you are going to see one by one your life shifting and changing for the better. But you are going to achieve this one by one. Over the course of the next year, for some of you, starting in May, one by one, you're going to resolve all of these issues. For other ones, this energy, I feel like is going to last, starting in May, going for a year and a half, so not just a year, when you are going to fight one by one negative people, negative forces, negative energies. You're going to be done with the old, with your old karma. Okay, and you are going to make room starting in May, going in a year from now, or a year and a half for some of you. You're going to make room for new karma, new people, new love, new relationships, a new state of mind, a new emotions, new ideas, new projects. You could be feeling more spiritual than before, and you are going to realize what your true power is and what else in you needs to improve. So your future is going to open up. You're going to find courage to do something. That inner courage that maybe some of you did not had 100%. Whatever this means for you. But by you finding the courage to let go, this is how you're going to open up your future. So you have the power. And the universe is helping you through this. Okay, because a year and a half from now, you are going to be changing your life in a much more positive way, starting now. But again, remember, carries challenges along the way, but also the rewards are better. So I feel that for some of you, something will manifest in May, and everything else will manifest slowly over a period of a year. So out with the negative and in with the positive areas. And last moment, I keep hearing something comes to manifest if you are someone who is dealing with some sort of a fertility issues. So these messages came out like last moment. Now allow me to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages for this month of May. Remember to click in the link down here below if you need to hear more. To contact me for a private reading, my email is amalightworker@gmail.com and my website amalightworker.com. Rewards from a past lifetime are meant to happen to all of you in May 2017. And they will start to happen now in May, and they will keep on happening in the next following months, for some of you until the end of the year, if not longer. So the timing is going to be different for different areas for these karmic rewards to show up in your life. What you can do, there is something that you could do to help yourself so you can, attract to yourself these karmic rewards. And they said that what you can do is learn how to let go. Learn how to let go of any fears that you may have, any doubts that you may have, any insecurities that you may have, any attachments that you may have, or maybe old ideas or an old perspective that you have. So you need to be more open to new changes. You need to be more open to sudden opportunities. Be more open to a new perspective on your life. And by you being more open, you're going to open up your heart more and more to the universe. You're going to also connect with your inner self. You're going to also connect with your inner self. So they are encouraging you to be more spiritual, whatever this means for you. If you pray, pray more. If you meditate, meditate more. Maybe some of you could make a wish list. If you are religious, maybe you could practice your religion more. If you are someone who does spiritual ceremonies, maybe you could do more of these spiritual ceremonies. You will grow and mature and develop spiritually a lot more in May 2017 that you did in the last 20 years of your life combined. So allow your heart to guide you. Even if it means that you have to let go of someone, let go of a relationship, or let go of anything else. Even if it means for you to let go, follow your heart and allow your heart to guide you. They also said, please be careful with any agreements that you don't really understand 100% yet, but you think that you do. So be careful with any agreements that you could be verbal or written agreements that you may get involved, or certain situations that you may get involved, and make sure that you understand and know the situation 100%, because you may not, but you may think that you do. For some of you, I keep getting sudden gifts, sudden opportunities from people around you. I also keep getting that you Aries are going to receive a lot of compliments, because I keep hearing different forms and different kinds of compliments for you this month. Something will manifest in terms of a job hunt, if you're hunting for a job, or in a job situation, or in your career. If you are self-employed, you may accomplish something really important this month, with the possibility and the promise of a lot more to follow. I also kept getting images of conferences, teleconferences, important clients, important agreements and negotiations, events of importance, special appearances into certain important events, social invitations, work invitations, meetings. So it feels like for many of you, your career will blossom in some way. By the end of month, or toward the end of the month, focus on love. This could be new love for some of you, the love that you already have, other love and relationship related matters, but they are encouraging all of you that toward the end of the month to focus on issues and matters of love and relationships. For some of you, they said that you need to, whatever you do for work, your profession, they said that you need to focus on mastering that, mastering your craft, mastering your skill, mastering your profession. If you do not work, then they said that you need to focus on a hobby or an interest. You must have an interest on a certain area or on something. If you already have a hobby or an interest, focus on developing that further, and also focus on establishing new goals for yourself, a new plan for yourself, a new vision for yourself, because for many of you, you are going to feel like the universe is granting you a whole new life, and the possibilities are going to be endless. Again, this energy will start now in May, and for many of you will keep on going for a year and a half. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you do like this video, please share it. I would very much appreciate that. If you'd like to contact me for a private reading, my email is amalightworker@gmail.com, and my website is www.amalightworker.com. That information will be down here if you in the show more section below, so just click on it. If you need to know more, I also make Vimeo videos for download and purchase. Again, the link for that is going to be down here below. Thank you again so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great month. Bye.